All right, I'm back, gang, with another week in review. This week was insane. We did our team triathlon. I'm gonna post the route that I took here. I ended up being the middle person. So if you know, the triathlon is a swim, it's a bike, and then it's a run. We did a sprint distance. So team member 1 did 750 meter swim. He ran out of the pool. Then we transferred the chip on my leg. I did a 20K bike, which was 2 10K loops. I came back in and I transferred the chip to partner 3, and she finished the run, which was 5K. Super fun. Pushed hard. We ended up winning. We were first place, but we didn't really know the results until like that evening. Anyways, that was fun. That's the Wetaskiwin Triathlon, and might do it next year as well. I prefer the team version. I think the racing in the pool might be a little bit daunting for me. I definitely have to train a little bit, but who knows? We'll see how that goes. Now, I wanted to talk about a new snack I developed. Well, I don't think I developed it. I came up with it. And actually, no, I read about it, but I thought it was just a joke, but I tried it. I'm a big fan of watermelon. Big fan. Just like how easy it is to kind of eat and cut up, and it's sweet and it's like hydrating and all that. It gives a good kind of like end of day, like I got a little bit of a sweet tooth, so it kind of like finishes up that nicely. So what I ended up doing with this is I chopped it up, put it in a bowl, and froze it. At first, actually, I thought the goal of this was to kind of like make this as like a frozen treat. So, you know, watermelon is it's a little bit mushy, but it has that kind of consistency of like it just squishes down. But when it's frozen, I was like thinking, oh man, this could be a good snack. It kind of forces you to take a little bit of longer time to eat because it's a bit harder. However, it's super hard. It's like an ice cube. So, and when you eat it, it's kind of tasteless. It does have the watermelon flavor, but who likes eating ice? Now this was suggested to me by Shannon. She's like, put this in water, put those ice cubes in water. It's gonna chill the water and it will kind of flavor the water, which actually turns out to be insane. It's so good. So like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the ice cubes, the watermelon ice cubes actually melt. They return back to their original consistency. And if you are okay with eating stuff from your drink, some people aren't, then you can kind of spoon that in your mouth once it melts. And man, it's a good treat. The water is slightly watermelon flavored, and you got a little snack. So give that a try. That's a 10 out of 10. Well, we'll go 9 out of 10 because of the frozen, you can't really eat it. But if you have strong teeth and really don't mind, go for it. It's subtle. I also had an incident in a car the other day. It's been hot here. Like 28, 30 degrees Celsius. And I had a can of pop in the car. it was sitting on my seat, and I put it in my cup holder. And it was hot. I could feel it was hot. Park the car, come back to it. And this happened. The fucking top blew open. So I don't know what happened. So remember when I talked about the one in the freezer that blew open? That explodes. That goes ice all over the freezer. This one, I came to the car, it's open, and I would say about this much pop was in there. But there was no mess in the car, nothing was on the seats, nothing was on the shifter. Where did it go? A mystery. A mystery and an experiment I do not want to test. So if anyone has a can of pop or a beer or something like that in your hot car, beware. Crazy how it just blew off the top. So now that the triathlon is done, that was the biking portion, and really 20K for me isn't super long. It took just over 41 minutes, 42 minutes or so. Shannon and I are training for an 80K race / ride in August. So we're going to be ramping up our mileage on our road bikes for that. So I'm going to be doing some more biking, spending some time on the saddle for that. And we have the Grizzly Trail kind of Team Ultra coming up in October. That's for Thanksgiving. So we'll be doing some trail training running for that. Last weekend I was in Canmore, did a little bit of golfing, and we had an evening free or an afternoon free, so I went for a run. And if you are ever in Canmore, up by the Iron Goat restaurant, up a little bit higher in that north area is an area called Benchlands. And Shannon and I have been biking up there a few times. And I wanted to see what it was like, so I went for a run. And it did not disappoint. However, the first half of the run was a doozy. It was just climb. It was just a climb. The last half, which was all down, which was fun. Just a glide all the way down. So we did that. So we'll be doing some road biking training. We'll be doing some trail running. Plus, we also have a half marathon coming up early next year. So I don't know how that's going to go as far as training goes. And I also want to get on the mountain bike. So we'll be doing some stuff outside. The weather's been amazing here. It hasn't been raining much. So the mosquitoes are low. And the trails are in fantastic condition. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I look forward to bringing you more information next week. See you then.